Hi y'all, what's up? It's Miss Lexi baby. And I'm coming today, Divine Feminine, to do a reading for us regarding what stands in the way of us finding love. What stands in the way of us finding love? Let me clear the energy. So how are all my spiritual kinfolks doing out there? How are you guys doing? All right, Spirit Universe. I really want to keep those cards. Everything just falling out. What stands in the way of the Divine Feminine finding love? What stands in the way of us finding love right now, Spirit? What stands in the way? What stands in the way of us finding love right now, Spirit? Spirit Universe, what stands in the way of us Divine Feminines finding love? What stands in the way? What stands in our way, Spirit Universe? What stands in the way of us finding love? Okay. Well, we've got the Hermit card. And right now, we're just trying to find ourselves, having that alone time, going within, doing some soul searching to, figure out exactly what it is that we're looking for in love. Ace of Swords, we want truth and clarity with this new person that may come in our life or reunion with someone else. But we're not balanced right now. So not being balanced would be one of the reasons of us not finding love right now and feeling conflicted. But overall, we've got the Sun card. So we want to obtain our goal. Again, it talks about clarity, wanting clarity and positive change. So right now, those are some of the things that is standing in the way of us finding love, Divine Feminines. All right. Spirit Universe, the collective Divine Feminines. What's standing in the way of us finding love? What is standing in the way of us finding love? What's standing in the way of us finding love, Spirit? What is standing in the way of us finding love? What is standing in the way of us finding love? What is standing in the way of us finding love? What is standing in the way of us finding love? Well, for sure, it's up to you in regards to what the blockages are. So that's why we will be in that hermit mode, trying to find out exactly what it is that is blocking us and addressing that. It's up to you. And ask for help from others. So if you need to run something by someone and you have a confidant, somebody who can give you some good sound advice, you may want to consult that person about where you're at. Trying to bring balance. We've got the No card. Conflict. Reconsider. So whatever you might feel that the reason is that you're not finding love, once you go within, you may want to reconsider. And we got to trust. We've got to trust. Divine Feminines, what stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in the way of us finding love, Spirit? What stands in our way? What stands in our way? What stands in our way of finding love? Divine Feminines, what stands in the way of us finding love? Oh, wow. Okay, again, we've got a card regarding needing to find balance. Some communication coming in, and that could be in regards to truth and clarity that you need. Knight of Cups, news coming in about love, and you're trying to bring balance to the situation. Regarding this conflict or whatever you're feeling conflicted about, or you feel like you're in competition in regards to love, you're gonna, have to find your strength, your power within, your confidence. Spirit Universe, what's standing in the way of the Divine Feminines finding love? What's standing in our way, Spirit? What is standing in our... The Sun card, the Ten of Cups. We want this happy family. We want the abundance. So again, we want reciprocity with whoever this person is that we're in love with or may reunite with. And that's why we're going within, to do that self-examining, to narrow it down exactly what we're looking for in the mate. And if there was an uneven give and take, one of the reasons that's standing in your way is that you desire more balance. But you're going to have some swift communication coming in, some swift action or messages. And this person should be revealing truth and clarity. And may even be discussing news or offer about love. But they're trying to balance things too. And the conflict, you're going to have to find your strength. So... And ultimately, the Sun card, 1 and the 10 of Cups. And you're going to have to trust the situation. And that, it's up to you. And ask for help. Nothing wrong with seeking some wise counsel from somebody, you trust. And they can give you some unbiased information or insight regarding what they think and how they think you should handle it. And just reconsider. Once you go in and do the work, reconsider. But ultimately, you've got to have trust. Divine Feminines, what stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in our way? What stands in our way? What stands in the way? What stands in the way of us finding love, Spirit? Fell on the floor, so I won't use that. Spirit Universe, what stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in our way? What stands in the way of the Divine Feminines finding love? What stands in the way? Spirit Universe, what stands? Well, it's up to you. I've got the Soulmate card. So just being able to trust the fact that this person may indeed be a soulmate. Maybe you're doubting that. But when you go within, you'll be able to pick up on everything that you need to regarding making the right decisions that you need to make. Universe, what stands in the way of the divine feminine's finding love? What stands in the way? What stands in the way of the divine feminine's finding love, Spirit? What's in our way? What is in our way, Spirit? Impatience. So some of us are in a rush. Excuse me. Some of us are in a rush. Some of us are, despondent about the situation. That's standing in the way. So really go within and, write out the pros and cons of being with this person. And if the good outweigh the bad, but don't. And we can't have that victim mentality. We're not victims. We're going to assess the situation and make informed decisions. So we're not the victims. But that victim mentality would be a block. It would be standing in the way. Spirit Universe, what is it that the divine, what's standing in the way of the divine feminine's finding love? Well, for sure you're passionate about a relationship and finding love. You just got some things you want to perfect. But nothing's perfect. You got to work at it. You got to do the work. You got to put in the work. Spirit Universe, what is it? What's standing in the way of the divine feminine's finding love? What's standing in the way of us finding love, Spirit? Yeah, true love and partnership is on the way. Once we make a decision, if that's the direction, you will be able to find this. But you got to go within and do the work. And we've listed some of the indicators that is standing in our way. That hermit, we got to go within, figure out what it is that we really want. Write out the characteristics and what you're looking for in a partner. And making sure that this person, the relationship will be balanced. Because that would be standing in the way. If you don't trust, we got the trust card. So if you don't trust that person, how are you going to have that new beginning? So when the communication come in, just be straightforward. And, discuss your concerns so that you can make an informed decision as to if you'll be able to move forward with this person. Divine Feminine, what stands in the way of us finding love? Page of Swords. Somebody's spying. Somebody's spying or gossiping. And you want that stability. Possibly even union. So I feel that once we work on the things that are standing in our way, these are the things that we could expect to happen. That true partnership. No longer feeling left out in the cold. Not feeling abandoned. Spirit Universe. What is it? What's standing in the way of the divine feminine's finding love? The fact that you're feeling trapped, tied, and bound. But you're not. But you're not. And you're going to go into this situation with clarity. You're going to get the truth and the clarity. And whether you decide to move forward or just keep working on yourself, just know that if you do decide to move forward, the opportunity for a true partnership will happen, as well as the stability and the possibility of union. But you've got to work on Why is it that you feel left out in the cold and abandoned by this person? What is it about this person that makes you feel trapped and bound? You've got to release that. You've got to release that. Divine Feminine, what stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in the way of us finding love, Spirit? Money could be a factor. Money, if you want to know, one of the major things that will break up a relationship is financial issues. So for some of us divine feminines, the dinero may be a problem. Divine feminines, what stands in the way of us finding love? Okay, all the cards on it. Spirit universe, clear the energy. Divine feminines, what stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in the way? What stands in the way? Well, we got the Lover card. So, again, you're going to have to communicate to make sure this lover is the person that you want to have that true partnership with. Spirit universe, oh, that's too many. What stands in the way? Wow, I've got wedding, and it clarifies this 4 wands. So ladies, once we do the work, once we work on everything that's standing in the way of us finding love, the opportunity for not only courtship and love, but there's the possibility of union and a wedding. Working on the things that, be upfront with this person. If money is a concern, have that discussion. Do you have to make modifications to your spending? What are you saving? What exactly is that money problem? The lack of or not being able to manage one's money. You don't want to be a miser, but, you don't want all kind of debt. There's no peace with debt. Spirit universe, I got the House. So yeah, you guys come together. You may want to purchase a home for the family. And I've got the Wife card. So I can't say it enough, but once you do, and there's some sort of surprise. And that can pertain to money as well. Because within the net, there's a sum of money on the bag. So there may even be some surprise money, sudden wealth showing up. Excuse me, guys. So yes, it looks very positive. It's clear that there are things standing in the way. Those issues need to be addressed before you even attempt to, work on this union. You got to do the work. You want it to last. You don't want no temporary love affair. Spirit universe, what is it? What stands in the way of the divine feminines finding love? Let me know from this deck, Spirit. What stands in the way of us finding love? What's in the way? What stands in the way? What stands in the way, Spirit? What stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in the way of us finding love? Spirit, what stands in the way? It's up to you. Yeah, so it's like whoever this person is, you go within and do the work and you feel like that person is the one, that it may work. You'll be passionate about the situation. You've got, once you do the work, you can obtain that happy family, that abundance. And then you two can work together in obtaining goals, buying the house, saving some money. Yeah, you got to be aware of any envy and deception. So write out all the things that you've experienced, all the things that is creating these trust issues. Why are you feeling that way? As a result of what? Yeah, but you will get the victory, triumphant in success. Again, speaking about that clarity. So and then, hey, if you need to have a courtship for a while to figure out if this person no longer deals in that energy of deception or envy, or if it was people around him influencing him. But, go within, do the work. Whatever it is, it'll be your destiny. Whatever you decide to do, you'll still be working towards your destiny. Getting rid of that victim mentality. Reconsidering whatever it is you need to reconsider. No longer feeling conflicted, but confident in whatever decision that you do decide. I'm going to take a couple cards from this Kipper deck as well. Divine Feminines, what stands in the way of us finding love? What's standing in our way? What is standing in our way, Spirit? What stands in the way? Come on, spiritual kin folks. We want to accomplish some of our goals this year. And if love and relationships is what you're seeking, marriage, unions, commitments, long-term relationships, companionship, whatever it is, let's do the work so we can get the right person and not repeating the same cycles over and over. Spiritual universe, what stands in the way of the divine feminine finding love? What stands in our way? What stands in the way of the divine feminine's finding love, Spirit? What stands in our way? A thief. Having thoughts of despair could be standing in your way. You can't focus so much on the past. You're going to have to really go within. But you will get a message of concern. In regards to the thief card, I see that as a person not being balanced in the situation. They're the ones stealing all your time, getting your loving emotions, not giving it back to you. Theft in that regards. This man could be arrogant, pompous, into himself. And he's going to have to find balance so that he can love. And he may find himself in a situation to bring this despair so that he can humble himself and be the loving person that you desire for him to be. So, he's got work to do too. He has got work to do too. Spirit universe, give me some truth and clarity about this reading. Divine feminine, what stands in the way of us finding true love? Yeah, I've got regrets. You gotta, that despair and regret. What happened in this relationship? And be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Because you don't want to go into a commitment only to go through a divorce. Because you just got to be married or got to be in a commitment. No. You want to, make it last forever. And again, I got the conflict. So, Getting through all of that. That further confirms you're conflicted, even if it's just in your thoughts. Conflicted about his behavior, not treating you the way you needed to be treated, things not being balanced, him being a taker and not giving you anything. So, and just really doing the soul searching. Is this person your soulmate? You know, we have many soulmates within a lifetime. Divine Feminine, what stands in the way of us finding love? Yeah, somebody's going to want to take action. And a new beginning. Another card that further clarifies action. And being intimate. You don't want somebody that just want to come back and have a sexual experience and go on about their business. So, you know, everybody grown, they do what they want to do. But, you know, we have to value ourselves. We want this person to treat us a certain way. We got to set some standards. Divine Feminine, what stands in the way of us finding love? What stands in the way of us finding love, Spirit? Yeah, here's a King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign. Man, there's a chance. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Wow, I got cards going. Look at this. The Hierophant and the Empress. He's wanting the stability of a marriage as well, and he sees you as an empress. An abundant woman. A woman of influence. A nurturer, a mother. Okay, well, I'm going to, let me see what I can get from this deck, guys. Spiritual kin, folks. What is it that we want in love? What is standing in our way, Spirit? Oh, that's too many cards. Spirit universe, what is standing in the way of the Divine Feminine's finding love? What's standing in our way? What is standing in our way? Yeah. Seven of Cups. Maybe one of you guys have too many options. Or you do have options. But you just got to make sure that you choose carefully. Not all options are good options. So if you're serious about this person, you're going to have to be committed. You don't want to be tempted. And that may have been the experience for some of the Divine Feminines thus far. Either you or the masculine running around still trying to explore options. So just make sure that you are ready for union. Don't just jump in something for the sake of, I got a man or I got a woman. Spirit universe, what stands in the way of the Divine Feminine's finding love? What stands in our way right now? That Two of Cups love, good partnership, true lover. A choice has to be made. And you guys better choose wisely. Go within, do the work so you can be clear. You choose the wrong thing, you might not find satisfaction. Yeah, you don't want to be in this Nine of Swords energy. Stress, anxiety. No, you got to relax. That's how you make informed decisions with clarity. So get out your head. Stop thinking and overthinking, and, you know, hey, be logical. Get that list, pros and cons going. What stands in the way of the Divine Feminine's finding love, Spirit? What stands in the way? Ten of Pentacles. You can have that happy family, supportive environment. Just Make the right choices, Divine Feminine. And you don't want to miss an opportunity. So take the time, do what you need to do, and allow Spirit to lead and guide you. Okay. We're going to get a Goddess card to further clarify what stands in the way of the Divine Feminine's finding love. What stands in the way? Excuse me, guys. Spiritual kin folks, what's standing in the way of us finding love? What stands in the way? What stands in the way of us finding love? Spirit, give us a Goddess card that further clarifies what stands in the way of us finding love. What stands in the way? Okay, we have the Bridget card. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. So yeah, if there were things going on in this relationship that you weren't pleased with, put it out on the table. Be straightforward. And let the person know what your non-negotiables are, what you're not willing to deal with. And together you guys come to a compromise in regards to, what you will tolerate and won't tolerate in this relationship. Whether it's reunion, a new person, you can't back down. You got to be yourself. And you've got to stand up for you and what you believe is right. Don't back down. I like that card. Dana, the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. So, take the experiences that you've learned and use that wisdom to make a sound decision. So, Divine Feminines, in conclusion, in regards to what stands in the way of us finding love, we got to put in some work. We've got to, write out what the issues are, what you need to address with this person, and see if you guys can come to some sort of compromise. Not being in that victim mentality, not, going at it in strife and conflict, but being straightforward in regards to what you want and collectively what you both feel needs to happen so that you can move forward. Being mindful of what you're doing with your money, how much you're spending, how much you're saving, and make the necessary modifications. And it seems as if, in the past, there was a lot of deception, betrayal, envy, you feeling trapped. There was a trust issue, but you're very passionate about this person. You got the Sun card. So this can work. If you're up front, put everything on the table, and you guys just go down the list and request that he do the same, because we got to have balance. His needs and concerns have to be met as well. So that is all that I have for my Divine Feminines. I hope that this message resonated. If you're interested in receiving your own personal reading, all my information will be in the description box below. And I would like it if you guys would like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and recommend family and friends. So that is all that I have for you, Divine Feminines. Take care.